Live on WCLU Radio, it's The Top Story at 7 with WCLU News Director Angela Briggs.
Angela Briggs here with WCLU News with your live top story at 7. I'm sitting here with Cord Glass. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Marvelous. And now, folks may know you. You're a Glasgow High School graduate 2013.
Yes, ma'am.
But they've probably heard about you in the sports news.
We'll see.
Now, you played baseball for Glasgow High School.
Yes, I did, and I played baseball for Berea College as well after I graduated from Glasgow.
And now you just graduated from Berea
Yes, I did.
with a degree in.
Technology and applied design.
And you have taken that degree.
I've implemented aspects of the degree with my business, but I don't really use it all that much.
Right now, how old are you?
I am 22.
And you have just started a new business.
I've just started a new business.
Like 2 weeks ago, just
2 weeks
started.
ago, yes.
And it is called Hourglass.
Hourglass Escape Games.
Now, check this out. So you didn't start this the traditional way a lot of people make.
No, I didn't. I actually started this with a mixture of personal funds, my parents' personal funds, and GoFundMe was a really big part of me starting this business.
And tell me about GoFundMe. Now, what is GoFundMe?
GoFundMe is just a donation platform that people can donate to you to help you get your business going. And I had a lot of people donate, people I didn't know, people I haven't spoke to in 10 years, a lot of generous people.
And that all went into you starting your own escape game business in Bowling Green.
Yes, it did. And people who donated for me, I actually incorporate their name into the escape games. There are certain puzzles that are named after people, and if people didn't want me to put their names in there, I wouldn't. But I did anything I could to help these people who helped me.
Now, we went through, Jared, Aaron, and I went through yesterday, and we noticed that there was the Oswald
Yes,
Lounge.
my brother, who is Tony Oswald, who's been very generous to me, who actually introduced me to escape games a couple years ago. I named a room entirely after him in part of Clue.
Right now, Clue, like I said, Clue is the room that we went through yesterday. And tell folks, so if you had to describe what an escape game was.
An escape game is more of a team building exercise or just for a night out of fun. You can do it with friends, family. You can even do it with people you don't even know, which I personally recommend. Is my favorite part about it. But you're just locked into a room. There's plenty of puzzles, clues, all kinds of things that you have to figure out. You basically play a detective, and you have an hour to do this to get out of the room.
And I tell you what, folks, we had him nervous yesterday. We went down there, it's set up just like the board game Clue, and you have to find these different clues, which lead you to keys, which you have to try to unlock, and these codes. And I'm going to tell you right now, that hour went by. I mean, it was
It goes by fast for a lot
fast.
of people. Yes.
Yes, and we did use all of our 3 clues.
Yes, they did.
And then when he called time, we were there, almost at the end.
They were about a minute and a half from escaping, being the first group to escape from the room Clue.
But now, even if we had escaped, you can always reset the clues and reset the room.
Yes, if you have done the room before and you come back and tell me that you want to do the room again, I can move some of the clues around. I can change a few things, so it's not a one and done type of thing.
So why did you want to be a small business owner? Why not get the routine, regular 9 to 5?
Well, a couple years ago, like I said, my brother Tony introduced me to escape games, and that's stuff right up my alley. I love murder mysteries and being detectives and things like that. I played those kinds of video games all the time when I was a little kid.
Right.
And I just wanted to implement that in real life. And after I did my first escape game, I just knew that's exactly what I want to do with my life. And I'm just very fortunate that I've ended up in that position.
I tell you, I mean, seriously, I've been fortunate enough to be able to do a whole lot of stuff, cover a whole lot of stuff through news. I'm serious. This escape game room, folks, Hourglass Escape Games definitely makes my top 3 list. It was so much fun.
That's great. Thank you very much.
So now, Jared and Aaron, like I said, and I went through it yesterday. And here, let's cut to Jared and Aaron. They did a little outtake to kind of do a wrap up of what they thought.
All right.
All right, Aaron.
All right, this is Aaron Russell and Jared Tunks here from WCLU Radio. And Jared, we just we did not complete, but
we were so close.
We were very close to
like
completing
2 minutes away.
the Hourglass Escape Games, the Clue Room over there in Bowling Green. Cord Glass is in charge over there. Going to have Angela Briggs going to have a sit-down interview right where we're sitting right here.
It's going to be on Friday.
All right, Friday?
Friday.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to have him in the studio. We're recording this. We just got back. It was such a fun time.
It was awesome.
It's one of those things that if you have a group of friends, you have family coming over, you have to take these people to this escape room.
Yeah.
Like it was such a fun time, especially if you're a fan of the game Clue. Like if you ever played the board game as a kid or growing up, or still even play it. I know a lot of people still are addicted to board games. If you played it, if you're a fan of that, or you're just a fan of mystery and fun, and you're just a fan of puzzles, it's got a lot of that built into it.
And it's also really cool that he was local, went to college, and decided he wanted to do something like this that was really unique.
A Glasgow High School graduate, went to Western and decided and had a family member that lived far off, I think in New York.
I think is what he said.
And came back and was ready to start his own thing whenever he told him about it. So he just grew with it, and it's a new company. It only has 2 rooms right now. He's working on a 3rd one.
It just opened about a week ago, right?
Yeah, he said he's been open for a week, and he's already had quite a few visitors.
Yeah, he's got a chart of little pins of where people have come from.
Did we
They've
get a
got
picture
some
of
from, we didn't get a picture of it.
Oh, I wish we got a picture.
But there's some from California, Indiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, obviously.
Yeah, I saw a lot.
And it's only been open a week, and they've already had people from California. Like, this is really cool.
The entire project was started on Kickstarter. That was a really interesting story for him
Yeah.
to tell about being backed on Kickstarter. Angela Briggs will be having the sit-down full interview at 7 o'clock on Friday morning, and so we'll see it then. Right now, it's Wednesday, and we just got back, and we had a great time. So check them out on Facebook, Hourglass Escape Games. It says we escaped, but we really didn't. We got
So
really
close.
close. We're the furthest that any team's ever made it. He said through the clue room so far, and so
If we had had, if we had had 2 minutes, we would have gotten through.
So
Like,
yeah,
right
try
at the
beating that, folks.
Yeah. Oh,
This
yeah.
is Jared Tunks from Aaron Russell from Jared Tunks and Aaron Russell from WCLU Radio. Thank you. Check out Hourglass Escape Games on Facebook and online.
And also check out WCLU Radio on Facebook.
Well, you're already here, so just keep scrolling.
Just
Come on, keep,
like,
yeah, keep-
share, comment. Honestly, like 10 out of 10 experience at
Yes.
Hourglass Escape. It is so cool.
Now, you really impressed those guys, and it takes a lot to impress those two.
I could tell they were some nice guys, but I didn't realize they were that nice. That's some very nice words from them. Thank you, guys.
Oh, I didn't say they were that nice. I said you impressed. That's what I'm saying. They're not doing that to make you feel better. We seriously had an excellent time. I mean, if you've got a, wherever you work, if you want to get the people you work with together to go through this room, that'd be great. Your friends, your family, even grab some random person that you don't know, tell them you want to go through. Hourglass Escape Games in Bowling Green. You got all the contact info from Jared and Aaron. You're on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook. We have our own website, hourglassescapegames.com.
Cord Glass, folks, was feeling pretty good about himself yesterday, but we'll get him next time.
Next time.
This is Angela Briggs with WCLU News with your live top story at 7.